Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm back with another process video for you guys, and I am diving into the newest kit from Creative Retreat Kits. This is Hives and Homes. I do have an unboxing of this kit and all the add-ons over on my channel. If you want to check that out, I will have it linked down below for you guys. Like I've been doing the last few months, I'm going to do the same thing for this first video. I'm going to set up my growth book so I can do the reflection questions here in the book. Now I'm going to be doing quite a bit of writing, I think, for this kit, so this kind of works out where I have a lot of space to work through those questions. So I've gone ahead and cut out a few of the printables. I have the stickers. We're going to do some stenciling. I've also pulled out some additional stickers that I think I might use. These are from 2019, it looks like, some 2020. So I'm just going through my sticker stash and finding ones that I can pull out and use. So we're not going to do anything too complicated. This is actually going to be a fairly simple layout. So let me go ahead and put you guys on fast forward and we'll start assembling this layout for the reflection questions. All right, so this is going to come together pretty quickly. We're going to start with the stencil. This is one of those stencils I think we are all going to get a ton of use out of. I love it. I love how easy it is to nestle together. So I pulled out some antique linen distress oxide ink, and I'm just blending it through the stencil with a makeup brush. I use my makeup brushes for color families. So this one is my neutral brush. So it may have a little brown mixed in. I do wipe it off on a baby wipe in between colors, but the nice thing about the makeup brush is you're getting this variation of colors. So you're getting some darker areas, some lighter areas. Some areas I'm, pressing hard, some areas I'm not. And that's what gives me just kind of that interest to the stenciling. That way it's not just one flat color, and I'm adding it to the top left-hand corner, bottom right-hand corner, and then I will come back in and add it to a few places in the center of the pages. I have found that Distress Oxide inks have a little less bleed through. So if you are working in a journal or a Bible with thinner pages, I've kind of go for these inks more than the standard Distress inks. And then here's where I'm going to go back in just the center just a little bit. This page is going to be very simple in the layout of it. So I'm just taking my time to add plenty of this stenciling to really break up the background. Now, I kind of have a formula for my growth book. So I usually add the reflection title to the top left-hand corner, and then I add the title of the kit. I didn't do that in this video. I'll come back and add the title. I'll probably just type it out and add it to the top right-hand corner. I just do that for me, so when I come back into this growth book, whether it be years from now, I know that these kits were the Creative Retreat kits. I know, that they all go together, what they are. That's just kind of what I do. So now I'm looking at the reflection questions, and I'm going to break things up. Typically, I cut out the questions and just go for that. But one of the questions was to define what an exile is. So I'm just using a mix of the alpha stickers to kind of spell that prompt out in shorthand, and then I'll have plenty of space to write that out. Now for the rest of the questions, I'm going to create little rectangular boxes to journal in. So I have one of the 3x4 journaling cards that I've actually cut down to slightly smaller than 3x4 to use as a template. And then I'm just taking some brush markers and very messily making some rectangular spaces to journal in. That's it. This is not fancy. I am using a combination of stickers or the printables just to add a little embellishment to each rectangle. Not necessary. If you want to save your stickers for Bible journaling entries, you definitely can do that. Or just use the printables. That's the nice thing about printables is you can print them multiple times for personal use. And so those, you kind of get more bang for your buck, and you can do multiple projects like this without feeling like you need to hoard your stickers. One of the questions I'm kind of bouncing around. So this is actually question number 3, is talking about digging in, creating a list. So I'm spelling out dig in, and then I will actually use 3 of the heart stickers to indicate 3 list spots. I may need more room. That's okay. I'll deal with it when I come to it. But I'm just trying to give you an idea of how this would work when I come back in and journal in here. But I think usually 3 key points is good enough for the journaling I need to do. This blue piece here is from the printables, so I'm going to use that as one side of my rectangle. And again, using that slightly smaller 3x4 card as my template, just mixing and matching brush marker colors. I do have color swatches over on my Instagram. If you search hashtag Lindsey color swatches, you can find a picture of this kit, swipe to the right, and there will be color swatches of various different products. So you'll know what colors I'm using as I work through this kit. Now, I had all of my question spots taken care of, but I wanted to kind of balance out these rectangles. So I'm using one of the journaling cards that has the Jeremiah verse or passage on there, cutting it slightly down from 3x4 and then rounding the corners. That way it'll fit into another rectangle that I'm creating here. And that's just going to create some balance. Again, not necessary, but just trying to make it visually appealing for you guys. And for me, I like things to be, nice to look at as I'm working through it. We are just about done here. So this label is from the printables. There is a label on the sticker sheet as well that you could use. And then I'm just using the word pray. One of the questions or reflections is asking you to journal out a prayer. I'm not going to attach that question number 5, but I will hang on to it as I go to work through this so that I know specifically what prayer I'm going to be writing out. As well as question number 1, I will be saving that question just so I know entirely what needs to be journaled. But for the other ones, I am cutting out the questions and sticking those in the boxes or below the boxes, just so they're right there when I go to journal. You don't have to do this. You could just hang onto them while you do your journaling. But when I come back to this, I want to kind of have an understanding of what I was responding to. Sometimes I don't always write in complete sentences. So this way I can just kind of messily do some journaling. So some final embellishment, I'm going to add this cute little bee because I couldn't pass on him. So I'm going to stamp it in some Harvest Gold ink from Creative Retreat. This is a really, really pretty color and goes well with this kit. So I'm just going to do 2 of those, and then I will pull out one of those small brush markers again, just to add some little flight detail, a little trail there. And then this is all pretty subtle, so I can write over the top of it if I need to and just let this be in the background, or I can write around it and let it, kind of stand out and be a focal point. So that is going to be it for the layout. Super, super simple. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below. Check out the description box for links to everything that I used today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.